Peaceful, the only game mode in Minecraft that is deemed impossible to beat. Mainly because there are no hostile mobs, making it impossible to gather some of the resources you need to enter the end and kill the dragon. Or that is at least what they want you to believe. Using some tricks, it's actually possible to reach the end even when playing on the peaceful mode. And that's what I want to do today. So first I generated a new world and locked myself into peaceful game mode. And now we can start with the speedrun. My first objective is to get to the nether. And since I don't want to waste a crazy amount of time on finding diamonds to mine obsidian, I'm instead going with the bucket method to build my portal. And for that we need to find a village, a bit of running around, and I have found one right over here. Let's see if we find any iron from here. And yes, there is the iron golem. We can just kill him and we should have enough. He can't even attack me back, which makes me kinda feel bad for him. We got the iron, let's craft the bucket now and we can fill it up with water. We have some iron left, so let's also make a flint and steel. Now we need to find some lava. And wow, this took a lot longer than I thought, but here is a nice exposed lava pool. Let's quickly make this shape, add the water, add the lava, and boom, we have a portal just like this. Here in the nether I went straight looking for the fortress, only to find a blaze spawner but without any blazes. Well, that was when I realized that not only natural spawning doesn't work, but the spawners are also empty. And that is a huge problem, since we really need the blaze powder to enter the end. I mean, we could just get lucky and have an already activated portal, but you know the chances of that happening are pretty much close to zero. And as far as I am aware, you can't find blaze powder anywhere naturally generated. So I did some research. And I got some good news. I found a couple of ways we might be able to do it. First, I do need to downgrade my world to version 1.0. You need to follow a few simple steps to be able to downgrade to 1.0 successfully. So I even made a guide for that, which is linked down below. And if you are using Wise hosting to host your server, then we even have the 1.0 available for you to play with your friends. Downgrading the world can mess up the junk loading and some other stuff, so make sure to also create a backup before you do any of that. Connecting to the 1.0 world, and okay, it looks so much different. Minecraft has truly come a long way since the first versions, but here we are. And as you can see, our inventory also got deleted, so we need to spend some time to get back to the nether. Now I had to go mining for diamonds, because that's what I need for later on. Once we had a couple of them, I crafted a diamond pickaxe and a sword. Also, I tried to find some obsidian for the nether portal and an enchanting table that we also will craft later on. Once all of this is done, we can go back on the ground. Now we only need to get some levels to enchant our sword and make it able to one-hit the blazes. Remember, blazes don't spawn in 1.20, but in 1.0 there is a way we can actually do it. Since there are no hostile mobs to kill, I had to breed some animals and kill them for XP, until I had a total of 36 levels. When you are breeding the animals, also grow some sugarcane for the bookshelves. But if all of this is taking you way too long, there is actually a way you can duplicate the items in this version with a crafting table and the nether portal. I'm not saying that you should do it, but that's always an option. And when all of that was done, I had to enchant my sword and try to get at least sharpness 4. Finally, I got my good sword. And we can go to the nether. Here we need to find a fortress with a blaze spawner. I do see a fortress there. And yes, it also has a blaze spawner. But no blazes are spawning. Until you look really closely. They actually do spawn for a split second before they despawn. So If we fill all the surrounding area around the spawner with blocks, the blazes can only spawn in front of me. Now I will start jumping while also using an auto clicker to click really fast with my sword. This way you can do critical damage, and just do this until one of the blazes spawns and you can successfully kill him. Yes, I got one! It actually worked! I'm so glad, since this was so much work. And now I can just do. Anyway, now that we have the blaze rods, we can go back to 1.20. And here, the only thing left is to get the ender pearls. Easiest way to do that is to trade with the villagers. Find the village, trade with the cleric villager, get the ender pearls, combine them with the blaze powder, find the stronghold, activate the portal, and boom! But if this method was way too complicated or long, there is actually another way we can get to the end. Let's go back in time and take a look at that. First of all, with this method, we don't even need to go to the nether to beat the game, but downgrading our world is still needed. So we need to go back to version 1.8, which is right before the big combat update. When I joined my 1.8 world, everything is quite similar, probably because I actually remember playing this version back in the day. But our objective now is to find a cleric villager who looks like this. We have a village here, let's see if he also has a cleric, and yep, that's the one. This one with the purple robe. Let's trap him. And you're probably asking, why this one? Well, the version 1.8 was the only version where you can get the eyes of Ender from the villager. But to get the eyes, we need to level him up. So I did that. And now the trade is unlocked. But you will also need some emeralds to trade that. And just like that, we have all the needed Eyes of Ender, which removes the need to go to the nether, and we can go straight to the end instead. Quickly, I went back to the version 1.20, and as a side note, even after I converted it back, the cleric villager trade still stays unlocked. That is pretty cool. Anyway, now I collected everything I think I will need for the end, like a bow, some beds, blocks, and so on. So let's start looking for a stronghold. And I am pretty sure it is right under here. I was right, let's jump in. And as you can see, the dragon still spawns even in the peaceful mode. The dragon can't even attack you, which makes this process even easier. And as usual, first I had to destroy all the healing crystals with a bow or some snowballs. After that, I waited for the dragon to purge and go into the middle. Using my beds, I did a lot of damage. And if the beds are still not enough, you can just finish it off with a sword. And just like that, I have killed the Ender Dragon and finished the game in peaceful mode. I really didn't think this was possible. And it's pretty funny that you get the Monster Hunter advancement after killing the dragon as your first mob. And the best part is that now you can enjoy Elytras and Shulkerboxes all in your peaceful world. This was so easy thanks to Wise hosting and its version switching feature. And if you would like to host a high quality server as well, check out Wise hosting, because with the code Shulker you can save 20%. Hope you learned something new, and see ya in the next one. Bye!